Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at Redstone. I did cover RED when it launched. It was trading somewhere around, I believe, 40 cent or something like that, and I did make a video that there was a potential, and it actually ended up hitting like 90 cent after that. So that was a pretty good call, I would say. But again, after that the token started to go down. So let's have a look at it and what's going on with this coin as of now. So if we look at overall market, the BTC is just trying to break its all-time high, which it has yet to break out. So basically all of the alts are suffering really hard, as you can see here. That also includes RED as well. Now if you don't know what the token is, basically this is an oracle which is directly competing against likes of Link, Pyth. We have others as well, and as of now it is like in the top 10, and it has a market cap of around 80 million. It's not that high, but overall it seems to be holding quite well around that market cap. Now, as to be expected, there were a lot of users who got the airdrop, and they most likely sold the token and they took the profit. And now, at least for now, RED token seems to have found the flow, at least around here. So it has found a pretty good support of around 25 cents, as you can see here. Now if we try to cover this coin and what it offers, it has a lot of blockchains, around 110 chains. That is a lot, and they have over 1300 plus assets. That now if we look at overall assets, it's a massive number of 1300, which is a lot, I would say. And if we just go to their app, which is this one, as you can see here, you can actually check price feed as well. They have a lot of sources here as well. They also have data providers, and you can undo the pull model as well. They also have a push model as well, and they also show reserves of USDB. It has a lot of market cap of 1.4 billion, as you can see here, and this is how it looks like. Now if you want to see their ecosystem or their clients, they have a lot of clients. So this is how it looks like. They have over 170 plus top tier DeFi projects that collectively manages 86.4 billion in TVL, which is a lot. And if you look here, they do have a massive number of partnerships, as you can see here. That also includes Securitize, Event Pendle, Spark. We have Morpho, which is a massive one. And even if you look at others, they do have a massive amounts of partnerships that they have done, and this is a lot, I would say. So this, I think, does basically helps it to have more exposure, at least in the market. But again, this is a massive amount of number when it comes to their clients. Now if we look at their products, they have price feed, blockchain integrations, AI oracles, and institutional oracles. So basically this is the price feed that we talked about a little bit earlier, and this is their artificial intelligence real security. Basically they have this AI that they are working on, as you can see here. AI powered feeds are coming soon. AI communication layer, which is like a chatbot or something like that. After that they have AI enhanced security, which is also coming soon, so that could be interesting. So these two things are still in the development, so those could be pretty interesting one as well. Now they are trusted by Virtual, again A16Z as well, and others, so that seems to be pretty interesting one. After that they have their institutional oracles, which is basically on-chain finance of chain assets. So this applies to RWAs, BTC staking, custom oracles, and other things. So again, they do have pretty good clients, as you can see here. There is a Cointelegraph, there is a Kraken, there is a Securitize, there is a Plume, there is the Athena coin fund, and others. So that is pretty a lot, I would say. And if we look at their recent announcement, they have been basically doing a pretty good things, as you can see here. They did partner with Gauntlet as well as RWA.xyz, which is a tracking website for RWAs, and they have been doing a lot, as you can see here. Now coming to the token itself, if you want to know about the token, it is a utility token. Basically RED can be staked by the data providers who supply data to Redstone modular Oracle networks and by token holders who enhance network security through direct staking in the Redstone AVS. RED stakers will earn rewards from Redstone data users across hundreds of blockchains spread in widely adopted assets like ETH, BTC, Sol, and USD. And this is how the flywheel staking mechanism works, as you can see here. Now, if we talk about the token supply, it is a max supply of 1 billion, out of which 48.3 goes to the community, 28% was float at launch, as you can see here, and 72% rate are initially locked, as you can see. Now, if we look at the distribution, that this is where things get really interesting. So if you look here, the early bakers get around 31%, which is a lot of supply, over 300 million. And if you look here, the tokens are basically locked for 1 year. So I think, if you're planning to buy this coin should be a pretty good hold for at least 1 year. But after 1 year, if you look here, there will be a massive unlocks coming from the investors as well as early bakers as well as core contributors. So that means this coin will most likely see a lot of sell pressure when they start getting their tokens. So that will happen in March of 2026. So that is when things will most likely go south for this coin. But for 1 year, this coin should be a pretty good hold, I think. Now let's have a look at the price action and where it can potentially go up. So as of now, I think the token has basically found a pretty good floor somewhere around 25 cents, as you can see here now. And if we just go to the 1 hour chart, it seems to be at least in the uptrend as of now, and it did actually break this trend line, which was a pretty strong one. So if we just try to draw a trend line from here, it did actually ended up breaking this trend line, which can be seen here, as you can see here. But again, if it does go above this trend line, we will most likely go higher, and if not, it will most likely test around 30 cents, and it will continue to go down. And the next point, or if you're planning to buy this coin, there is a pretty good entry, I think, for this coin somewhere around here, which is going to be around 26-25 cents, and that seems to be the pretty good entry for this coin, at least as of now. Again, I think if the market remains the same, there is a high possibility that this coin could actually go as high as 36 or even like 52 cents. And I think overall I think the price of this coin is will depend on Chainlink, Pyth, and others. So if Chainlink starts to go up and if Pyth or Pyth network starts to go up, there's a high chance that RED will most likely follow them. So I think as of now, its price action is, and it will most likely depend on these top dogs of the oracles, as you can see here. So again, but if you're planning to buy this for a long term, you have to be extremely careful because of this supply increase that will come out in 2026. So it should be a pretty good hold, at least for now, till Feb of 2026. After that, things can go south, and so that is something you should know. But again, as of now, it also depends on the BTC. If the BTC crashes, like if it does go below 100k, I think most of the alts will most likely bleed, and this coin will most likely end up going down if that happens. So we could also be looking at a new low somewhere around 20 cents or even lower if that happens. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back more. Thanks for watching.